What up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. You know, I got a guest appearance with me on this episode, so I hope you guys are ready. So this gonna be just a this gonna be a date night. You know, we got a quick little game we're gonna play, and you're just gonna get to know a little bit about me and my man. So let me officially introduce him if you don't know him yet. This is E, and this is my baby, and yeah, he's gonna be on my episode. So I hope you all love this episode. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you do it right now. Click the like, click the subscribe before you even watch the video, because you're gonna like it anyway. So go ahead and hit the like, hit the subscribe, and if you love this video, give us a share, you know. So we gotta give a shout out.
Gotta give a shout out to, we in Florida, Miami, Florida, so my new home. Shout out to Harlem, no, I'm never gonna leave there. But my black bottle boys, my white bottle boys, my Bel Air boys, this is a little Bel Air Lux they gave us, you know, as an appreciation. So I usually drink Moet Rosé or Vouv, you know, Vouv Rosé Rich, but we gonna shout out and respect our boys tonight. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and sponsor that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need a sponsor. Go ahead and sponsor us, okay? So we can do some more of these cute videos. So tonight we are gonna do, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this game. It's called Let's Talk Tonight. And we're doing the date night edition. And so it's funny, when I first met Esco, this was the first game we ever played together.
This was the get to know you.
Yeah,
This is like the 21 questions without being corny.
Yes, the 21 questions without being corny actually made me like him a whole lot more. So, you know, if you ever want to get to know somebody, you know, maybe I should play this on the first date night, because it really gets you to kind of see how they think. And, you know, it's always attractive to see how somebody think, you know. You want to know what's going on up there, not just down there, you know. So we're gonna get started. So yeah, you want me to read the questions, or you gonna read the questions?
We do take turns.
Okay, so we're gonna take turns, right? Okay, so we're gonna go with the first question. First question is, how would you feel if your significant other stayed in contact with an ex? Me personally, I really feel like it depends, you know. I don't think you should be like kicking it with an ex you still like or you have feelings for, whatever. But I also believe that you can have exes who you guys no longer are romantically connected or involved with each other, and you guys may just end up being really good friends. Because I mean, I've had exes that it just didn't work out, but you know, they were good people to me. They were good friends, and you know, so that's my take. As long as it's respectful and there's nothing going on there, it doesn't really like bother me. But you know, it's boundaries when it comes to that.
So usually when we play this game, we play it one-on-one first, of course, and we again play it with friends around the table, and just, you know, everybody has to answer the question. Whoever's not willing to answer the question has to drink. You have to take a shot. So to answer the question, how do I feel about if my lady was to stay in contact with her significant other? For me,
her ex.
My significant other would stay in contact with her ex. My thing is this: if in case you guys have children, of course you guys have to co-parent and communicate. Communication is key in any relationship. Romantic relationship, a work relationship, a friendship, in any kind of relationship you have with anyone, you have to have some sort of communication. As long as the communication is not toxic and it's fluid, it's upfront and honest, I'm cool with it. I couldn't care less, because I'm me. It's not too many of me, you know what I'm saying? So heard the ex, now you with the big dog.
You're a little cocky.
I'm from Harlem, it is what it is.
Yeah, I heard
now you with the big dog, it is what it is. Like, you can talk to homeboy, y'all chatting about your daughter, cool, no problem.
It's crazy.
As long as y'all handling the business with your daughter, but all that sucker shit, and get you twist it up, boy.
This man.
You know what I'm saying? So, and for me, on my end of it, with all due respect, if I have an ex that I'm cool with, or we are, and when I say cool, I mean like we don't talk and text on a regular basis. It's more or less situations of, again, we either have a kid, or it's like, yo, my cousin I'm a private chef and caterer for celebrities. I also cater for regular people. And I'm also a jeweler. I have a jewelry company in Diamond District, KOD NYC, 47th Street in Diamond District. But, yo, my cousin need a chain. He want a custom chain done. My sister want a rollie. Cool. Call me. By all means, please call me. please call me.
I've never hated on the money.
You feel me?
Let's
get the buy.
Call him.
And if he calling her by the bag, baby, go get the money. Please go get the money by all means. You feel me? But at the same time, it ain't no, damn, you still look good. Nigga, I'm gonna shoot you.
Oh my God. He just playing, y'all. Not he's serious, but. Your turn.
Like I said, they can call me about catering, they can call me about food. Don't call me about nothing personal.
Period.
Simple shit.
Your tight on flat sis, call your nigga. Don't call mine.
Please.
Please.
I'm not with nothing. And I'm the shutdown king. Play that game if you want to. I'm gonna hurt your feelings. What's most important to you, sex or intimacy? Since you answered first because you read your card, I'm gonna answer second. For me, I need a healthy balance of both. I'm of a certain age. I know I look young, but I'm grown. My oldest son is 19 years old. And my youngest son is 11. And he'll be 12 in April. Which means you can't, I done seen a many of beautiful women with all this and all that.
Right.
But it takes what's in here to actually intrigue me and get me to go on you and be on your body like that.
And he was on my body, y'all. First day he met me, he was on my body.
That's the type of shit you want to say, huh? All right. Cheers to that. I take that.
Okay, I actually agree. I definitely feel like there should be a healthy balance of both. Like girls be like stuck on stupid because a nigga got some good. I be like, girl,
That shit on.
like,
Dropping that thing.
are you okay? Like, no, like that's not gonna work for me. So, and I feel like a lot of people don't know how to be intimate without having sex. So, I feel like man's gonna have a very healthy balance of both, you know, and we can enjoy each other and be with each other and love each other without, you know, it always being about sex. So if you take sex out of your relationship, like what
else do you have?
Yeah, you know, like what else do you have? So
How does that person mentally stimulate you?
And,
you know what I'm saying? If y'all can't talk about business, y'all can't talk about life goals, y'all can't talk about building, raising kids, family, etc.
Then what y'all doing? Like y'all just fucking like
right. And if you just fucking leave it at that. Know the difference and know when to separate it and know when to leave.
So
you know
yeah, definitely know when to leave. 100.
Outside of that, what I will say is, again, communication. You know what I mean? Intimacy don't necessarily have to be a touch and a feel, but it could be a touch and a feel. It don't necessarily be a touch and a feel of someone's external parts, but you know, you could touch a woman here, rub her neck, and rub her shoulders, and you know what I'm saying? Rub her back without putting your face in it and being nasty. Rub her feet. She had a long day. That's intimacy. A lot of guys don't know what intimacy is.
They don't.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
those forehead kisses, they mean something, bro. At that minute, though, it can't just be, you know, a forehead kiss just because. You can't overdo it. Like, you gotta.
Maybe I love forehead kisses just because.
Yeah, but forehead kisses just because in the right moment makes more sense than.
Yeah.
A nigga forcing a forehead kiss on you, like, oh, give me your forehead. Like, that's retarded. Like,
you're crazy. Okay. What's your view on gender roles in a relationship? Well, first of all, as y'all know, we already talked about this. Esco is a chef. So, honestly, he could cook much better than me. So he does a lot of the cooking. He does most of the cooking. I mean, he cooks better than me. He cooks more efficiently than me. He cooks faster. Like, he got the shit boom, bam, wham. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I guess I'm not really big on gender roles per se. There's certain things that, of course, I want my man to be able to do. But
and then there's certain things I'm just not gonna let her do. Like, you're not taking out no trash.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
If you are home by yourself and I'm not there, then
I
what
have
the
no
fuck?
choice.
It is what it is. How would you leave the trash there? I have OCD, so as you can see, my fucking home is immaculately clean. You could fucking eat off the floor. But at the same time, if I'm not home and I'm working or whatever the hell I'm doing, and you home and the trash gets full,
yeah,
send the kids to take it out.
Send the
but
kids.
But if not, you gotta handle your scandal.
Yeah.
For me though, if I'm home, you're not taking out no trash. Like, you bugging.
Right. So yeah, I mean, I think me and him both agree on that. Like, you know, there's certain things that as a woman I'm just gonna do, and there's certain things as a man he's gonna do. So we're not really like big on like traditional gender roles. So, you know, that's that.
See, a lot of people have a misconception of the gender roles nowadays. People want to live in a gender role society, but have to remember we're not growing up or we're not living in those times. Those times back in the days where our parents and grandparents used to, our grandmothers used to take care of the kids and shut up and don't say nothing. That shit is corny.
Yeah.
Realistically.
That's true.
Plus, back those days, niggas wasn't making the kind of money we making. And they was giving their whole check to her so she could provide for the home and the household. She bought his clothes. You get what I'm saying? She ironed them, she bought them, she picked them out.
Right.
He wore what she put out for him to wear. Realistically, you get what I'm saying?
Granny was being worked.
Right,
like
Granny
a slave.
was, yeah, but Granny was getting all of the check. He might have kept a few dollars so he can go drink at the bar, but that was about it. Realistically, you feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So with that being said, if you're not willing to turn over all that bag, my brother, don't expect her to do every single thing in the household. Have your own. Men, be self-sufficient. Be able to live with or without a woman.
Yeah.
Some of my dogs, some of my homeboys, my own friends, I come in their house and be like,
can't clean, can't
Nigga.
cook. Like,
Come
I really
on,
hate
dogs.
that so bad. Like, some men just think that, like, women are like, if you ask most men to describe a good woman, they're gonna describe a slave. Like, they're not gonna describe a woman outside of like household duties, motherly duties. Like, it's never anything outside that. It's like, baby, you can't take care of yourself. Like, you can't cook for yourself. Like, I know some men who won't even eat if they girl don't cook.
if they don't
like,
go out or if they girl don't cook.
Yeah.
It's sad. Promise you one thing for sure, two things for certain. I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna eat good. Guaranteed fact. And if you're around me, you're gonna eat good. You hear me? I don't care who you are, friend, family,
He ain't
friend
lying.
of a friend. Everybody eats.
He gonna feed us all for sure.
That's my motto. Everybody eats.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's on me.
I think so. Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years, and what is your plan to get there?
Okay. It's your turn.
For me, I am partnered into a couple of businesses as we speak. I also have a couple of businesses of my own. I see some of those businesses shooting forward, and hopefully scaling those businesses to do much better than they are already doing. Outside of that, God willing, you know, everything goes in my favor, everything goes in my plan. I will be happy and living here in Miami, doing well with my lady and my family and my kids, depending on how that works out. You know what I'm saying? And just living a good, comfortable life. I don't want much. I done had all, you know, you could want to have. I done everything I wanted to do per se. So I'm pretty comfortable where I am in my life, and I just want to flourish more and make things go better.
For me, I would say in 5 years, I want to be the same girl I am, just with more money. No.
So
no.
you're here now. There's more money involved. You good.
No, I want to be happy. You know, I definitely want to have more successful businesses. I have my own business already, and well, I have more than one business, but I want to, you know, have my businesses flourish, obviously, and I just want to be stress-free. Honestly, I want to just be happy. I mean, everybody, I think when people say happy, like we forget to mention like we're emotional creatures, and it's like you're not gonna always be happy per se, but overall to be a happy person, like I'm gonna have my good days, obviously I'm gonna have my bad days. I'm gonna have days where I'm, emotional, or I'm stressed, or whatever the case may be. But overall, I just want to be successful in my own right, what that looks like for me. Nobody else's success story. I want it to be my own success story, and doing what makes me happy, what makes me smile. I be with my baby in Miami, and we have our own family, and we just do what we do for each other. Like we're a unit, we move as a unit, and that's it. And we gonna get there. And what we doing to get there is we working on it every day. We're taking it one ghetto day at a time, but we working on it every day. So that's that.
Next.
Okay. When you get married, do you plan to share a bank account or keep separate ones? Explain your answer. For me, honestly, I feel like once you get married, like you are one unit, and there's like nothing, like even now, like I don't really like, hide nothing. So I just feel like, I don't mind sharing a bank account with my husband. Like there's nothing for us to hide from each other. Like that's weird, so that's my take on it. Yeah, like we're together, we're a unit. Like, what's up? We share money, we share everything.
So for me, married or not, I think once you're in a committed relationship, you should at least have one shared bank account. You can still have your own savings account. You can still have your own money to do what it is, what you need to do. I was raised around a lot of women. They always had, what's it called? It's not really rainy day. It's rainy day money for men, but it's called like mad money or some shit. I forgot what my sister used to call it.
Oh no, I never.
But it's basically a woman's stash. So if shit go to shit, God forbid, and you gotta break a move and get on out, you got a bag to go do your thing. You can go. You can go on your own. I never want to trap somebody in where I control all their assets and money. I want you to have your own. I want to have my own, and I want to have whatever we're gonna build together. Certain, like I said, certain things, like she said earlier, certain things that we do or certain traditions we have or certain morals we have are old-fashioned per se. With that being said, she's gonna always have her own money, and I'm always have mine, but I'm gonna always make sure she good. That's just that. That's just what I was raised on. That's just what I believe in. My father's old school. You know what I'm saying? He come from a different kind of background, a mixed background, so. We provide for ours. Women and kids is taken care of always.
Cheers to that. That's all it's here.
Your partner doesn't look quite the way they did when you started dating them. How do you handle it? So for me, if it's a weight issue, I try to go to the gym as much as I possibly can. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a weight issue or something that they feel, that I feel that can be fixed, let's go hit that gym. I'm gonna motivate her to go hit the gym with me or with me to the gym, or let's take a different route as far as what we are doing on the physical tip. You feel what I'm saying? On the health tip, on the food, on the diet tip, what we're eating, what we're having, what I'm cooking for dinner is gonna turn into from the starchy oxtails, rice, macaroni, and cheese,
fire too,
and all that other good stuff that I cook. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna change over to a lot of salads and a lot of greens and a lot of veggies and a lot of healthier lean meats. And we're gonna cut out the sugars. We're gonna bake a lot of things. Air fryer comes in very handy. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna grill a lot of things. So,
but what about besides weight, man? What if it was something else? Like
what?
Like an accident or like a illness or like a stroke or God forbid. But
a stroke.
Cause you have to sometimes your mouth like.
Yeah, you got the cocaine mouth. Sniffing that.
Be quiet.
Sniffing that.
No,
shit.
like serious. What if it's like a serious thing like that?
No, but realistically, if you love somebody, you don't just leave them high and dry when, especially something like that tragically happens, because that could kill them inside, and that's the worst thing to kill is a person's
I'm not
spirit.
gonna lie to you. Like, okay, so if y'all don't know, maybe you do know, I had got developed vitiligo, and it like made me hella insecure for a while. And like the person I was dating at that time, I felt like
I'm fucking superficial.
yeah, not even that they like made me feel insecure about it per se, but I just felt like if it had progressed, you know, I did a lot of stuff, which I'll do a video later to like kind of treat my vitiligo, but I just felt like that person wouldn't necessarily make me feel comfortable in my skin, and that's just real shit. So like, you know, when I met Esco, I still had my vitiligo. I had like treatments and stuff since then, so it's got a lot better. But even like the second day I met him, like when he first met me, I had on makeup, you know, so you know, you can tell I have vitiligo. And just from the first time meeting him, like I didn't feel insecure about, you know, meeting him the next day with no makeup on, like, you know, let him see.
And I personally didn't care, not for nothing. If you actually like somebody, it's beyond like after having conversations and all of that. It's beyond the physical appearance.
Yeah.
You know, I've met many women who are phenomenally gorgeous. They just ain't got shit up here, and I can't do nothing with that. Like I can't do nothing with that.
Back to the question for me, no, like I love him beyond, you know, physical appearance. It's more spirit, it's more his soul, it's more the way he loves me,
and vice versa. Right.
So yeah, no, that would not change my love that I have for him.
That's on me?
No, it's my turn. You
read
that one.
Oh, okay, you right.
Okay.
Sorry.
Your significant other catches a case and is going to be locked up for a long time. Would you hold them down or leave? Explain. I would not leave. I done had a few niggas in jail, y'all, but that's a whole different story. I think it depends on how long y'all been together too. Like, if it's just like some new stuff, you just start kicking it with and he go to jail. Baby, I might see you a little commissary pack. Maybe I'll take some calls for you. I might even send you a couple dollars, but wait on you, probably not gonna happen. My husband, for sure. Like, that's my husband, like, you know, so I'm gonna wait for my husband to hold my husband down. So I think it just, this particular question, I think it just depends on the situation where y'all at in your relationship, like, you know, just what's going on, like everything. I think it has a lot of like factors in it. I can't just be like yes, or I can't just say no. Like I said, it really, for me, it just depends on what's going on, like what's going on in the situation.
So for me, I come from a particular background, do certain things in the past, and we got a rule in the street, man. We don't hold up no woman, man. If I'm not married, don't. I'm gonna tell you, don't wait on me. I'm not stupid. A woman is grown and she got needs. She also has bills. She also has shit she got to deal with on her own. Yeah, she might be able to handle her bills, but how's she gonna handle her bills and handle you? You get what I'm saying? And behind the wall is a nasty situation, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. How you gonna put all that on that woman? No, let her do her. And if she really love you, when you come back, get on your feet and go right back at her for 110 speed, 110%. Give her everything plus. Cause real nigga shit. Again, if I'm not already married going into the situation, then I don't expect nothing of you. So what's the next question? It was on me or it was on you? You read the last question.
Yeah, I read the last question. I should go.
Could you date a person with children? If so, are you prepared to be a step parent if things progress? For me, like I said earlier, I have 2 kids. I have 2 boys. One is 19 and the other is 11 going on 12. I can definitely date a woman with kids. As far as a quote-unquote step parent is concerned, I was taught by an OG of mine, once you take on that woman, and my father and my uncles, once you date a woman with kids, you date their children as well. And once you two get serious, them children become your children. So any of my past relationships that I dated women with kids, I fucked with their kids the same way the same way I dealt with them. And in any relationship for that matter, once I'm completely serious and committed to you in that relationship, your kid becomes my kid. They live in my household, that's my child. It ain't so much step versus, because that step word is real funny. Like, by all means, have your parent, have your other father, whatever it is. You call me your bonus dad, whatever you want to call me. At the end of the day, the person who puts a roof over your head, clothes on your back, loves you and nurtures you and teaches you is your parent. It don't matter if you have one or two or three or four. It don't matter how many you got. Sometimes your biological parents aren't fit or ready to be parents at that time in their life. I'm not going to stop her dad from being around or whatever the case may be, or from being a dad if he's doing that wholeheartedly and constructively. But if you adding toxicity to y'all relationship and you adding anger and problems to the relationship, all I'm going to do is step up and be the man that I am and make sure that kid is good. Eventually a child going to see this nigga ain't shit. I'm packing him up and I'm fucking with what's right. And what's right is right. You got to, kids have to be molded, loved, and taught.
Yeah.
So if you're not willing to do those things, and that shit ain't easy, man. That's some, that's an everyday situation, everyday task. You got to be up for that every day, even the days you don't feel like it. You still got to be up for it. And my bonus daughter, that baby different. You know what I'm telling you?
She's a diva.
Yeah, she a diva. She, she this, she that. She a little sassy on the slick talk. You know what I mean? She got a little chatter with her. But again, she know the difference between love and somebody who appreciates you and fuck with you the right way versus a motherfucker who don't. She can tell. She's old enough to know. And even if they not old enough to know, they figure it out.
Eventually.
I've dated a woman one time before, right? Her daughter was real young, probably like 2 or 3 years old. And her father was just on some, you dating a new nigga, I'm out.
That's crazy.
But I'm dating the girl seriously, so I'm picking the little girl up from school, all that type of shit. And I know her favorite color, her favorite song, her favorite food. I'm feeding her daily.
Yeah, Esco is really just a dad. Like, that's just it. Like, he's just a dad. Like, it's just naturally in him. He loves the kids.
But that's because of my father.
Yeah, so he's just
That's because of my dad. Shout out to your pops.
Some men just are not they're not even dads. They're not good dads to their own children. So yeah. For me, I have no problem with dating men with kids. Like, I pretty much always have dated men with kids. I have never had to really step into a stepmother role yet. So I can't really give any experience on that. But for me personally, I don't think it would be a problem for me, but I just never had to. Like, most men who I've dated who had kids, men usually don't have like their children with them all the time like a woman does. So it's so different to be a stepmother or step into a mother role for children who are not biologically yours versus a man, because women, we have our kids all the time. Like, it's mama's baby, daddy's maybe, regardless,
Big fact,
so,
daddy's maybe.
So, but I definitely don't mind. Like, I don't mind, loving and nurturing children who are not biologically mine. I've always wanted a son. I've only met Esco's, one of his oldest son, on FaceTime, and I have not met his youngest son yet, but maybe one day I will soon. We don't know.
That's mandatory.
That's mandatory. That's mandatory. But I love kids too. So yeah, I don't mind, and I don't mind stepping into that role either. Okay, if your child told you he or she was gay, how would you respond? So for me personally, I'm a very supportive mom. Like, I support my daughter in like whatever she wants to do. Like, Naya changed her mind a million times about what she want to do, and I just be like, okay, Naya, let's do this, or whatever. Now, okay, let's do that. So I wouldn't be upset with my kid. Like, I'm very, very, very open with my child. Like, I tell her the real shit. So she don't have to learn outside. You know what I'm saying? I keep it 100 with my kid, and I feel like that has made her who she is, and made her very aware. So for me, if that's something that she opened up and expressed to me, I will only support her. I would not make her feel bad, you know, or shun her out or nothing like that, because I'm her mom, you know. I'm all she got. So if I'm not gonna love and support her, you know who is. So that's my take on it. You can't, like, even if you have your own personal beliefs against something like that, that's cool, but support your kids, you know.
For me, I have boys. Of course, that's not my ideal situation. Me being a heterosexual male, no fault, no problem to the LGBT community. I have friends and family on both sides who are a part of it, and I love them the same. I actually made one of my younger godbrothers come out, like, yo, bro, I know what you doing, bro. Like, you trying, nigga, be who you are.
Be who you are.
Like, straight up, be who you are, be comfortable in who you are, and if anybody play with you, what's up? Like, what's up? Feel me? At the same time, my kid is my kid. I love my kid. I don't want no ridicule for my child. I don't want nobody looking down on him or her. I don't want nobody playing with him or her. So that's my only fear. Somebody bothering them, or, you know what I'm saying, attempting to play with them because of their sexuality or what they like. Other than that, I'm gonna be very supportive on every end possible. I will have my boundaries in place, of course. There's certain things I'm not comfortable with. You get what I'm saying? I don't mind you being with your significant other and even being somewhat affectionate. Just don't overdo it. Like, don't play with me. Like, don't play in my face.
But I mean, I feel like that's with heterosexual too. You ain't gonna want your, you don't want your kids playing in your face.
Right.
Like, period.
Don't play in my face.
So,
you know, but it is different when you have a kid that has a heterosexual relationship. You get what I'm saying? So, like, especially when you have boys. If my son smack his girl butt, I'm not gonna feel no way. You feel me? I'm like, all right, nigga. Like, if he do it in front of you, I might be like, all right, chill out. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, because I don't want you to feel uncomfortable or disrespected as a woman. What are 3 of your top pet peeves when it comes to the opposite sex? So, as y'all already know, I got major hygiene issues. Like,
not major. No, they don't know. Tell them.
I have super OCD. I'm very weird about shit. I'm OD weird about smells. I'm OD weird about teeth. I'm OD weird about cleanliness and how you clean yourself and how you clean things around you and your space in your area. So I'm weird about your nails. I'm weird about all that type of stuff. So hygiene is a must for me. I keep myself well groomed and well cleaned, of course, and my home well cleaned as well. So that's one of my top pet peeves. Like, I hate to see a bad baddie, and then you get to her crib and her shit is the fuck? Like, what? What are you doing? What are you doing?
So one is definitely hygiene and cleanliness. What's up the two?
Negativity and bad attitude. Like everything is just always negative with you. You don't have no positive in you. I don't need that energy around me. Outside of that, I hate, what's the word for it? What they use?
What?
Capping. Like,
right.
Like, don't cap. Like, leave it regular for me. Like, people see certain things and automatically think they have to live up to a certain facade or whatever the case may be. Be who you are. Be regular with me, because I'm going to be regular with you. I don't wear Dior every single day. I'm going to put on a black tee or a white tee and some Nike shorts and some flip-flops and call it a day. And I don't care.
Period.
When it's time to go out, we got date night, I'm going to put that thing on. But other than that, be regular. Like, when you got to act like you so high in my... Man, pack it up. Get out of here. Go ahead.
That's his favorite thing. Pack it up. So, my 3 top pet peeves when it comes to the opposite sex, for one, is definitely going to be hygiene. And like cleanliness too. Like I don't like a man who I feel like who can't like survive outside of a woman. Like I hate that so bad. Like I love a man that's independent and can take care of himself, all that stuff without a woman. So that's number one. My next top pet peeve when it comes to a man is a man who is a bitch. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. I do not like no soft ass man. I can't do it. Like, I don't need my man to be like macho man walking around acting like he, beating on his chest and shit. But I definitely need a man who's like manly. Like, I don't like men who can't protect me. Like I'm gonna tell y'all, one time I had this client at my Airbnb, and this man said that his girlfriend was scared to go outside with him after 9 o'clock. Bro, I would go outside with my nigga at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Like, I'm not scared to go outside with him. Like, I don't have no fear when I'm with him. So I don't want to be with no I don't want to be with no man that is
these work too.
It's scary. Like,
these work.
If that makes sense. Like, I want to be with somebody who I know I'm safe with, that can protect me, that's not gonna let nobody disrespect me or play with me when we outside. So that's 2. And 3 would be just a man who doesn't know how to treat a woman. Like, that's a pet peeve for me. Like, some men literally do not know how to treat women. Like, they act like they so hard that they can't be soft too. Like, what you call it? Going hard on bacon? What you be saying? Like,
gang banging on bacon in the morning.
Yeah, like, you don't love nobody. Like, I don't like men who feel like it's corny or whack or lame to like love on that girl.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
There's a level between being a simp and being a man to a woman. A simp is a nigga who a woman can just get over on for no reason. Yeah. For no reason at all. He don't love her, he don't know her, he done whatever you say. No. You're a yes man, bro. So if you're a simp, you're a yes man to your girl, you're a yes man to a random chick, you're a yes man to your homeboys, you're a yes man to a random nigga. I wish I would be I'm never a yes man.
Never.
Ever. Something I don't like, I'm gonna let you know. I don't like it.
Insane, man.
You don't gotta be mean or rude about it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If you convey the things the right way, they'll sway your way most likely. Or you'll at least be heard and understood, and you can agree to disagree, but at the same time, you can set your boundary there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, no. No.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. No. I don't like it. I'm not doing it. If you and your significant other strongly disagree on a direction, how would you ultimately make the decision? I'm a very headstrong man. I'm going the way I think I know I'm going. 'Cause 9 times out of 9, I'm a person who's very receptive to knowledge. If you give me something that's knowledgeable, like, nah, babe, because the last time I went this way, and you show me a way of something else, I'll try that way. But if you telling me what you telling me, and I've already went that way before and it didn't work for me, direction-wise, I'm not going that way. I went a way that it worked for me before, even if I'm wrong, even if I'm in traffic, I'm gonna tell you, all right, you was right, my bad, but I knew this way to be this way the last time because this X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna go my way first. Unless you give me some knowledge behind your statement. Like, no, because they doing construction. All right, cool. You right, let me try that.
So, honestly, I just feel like who's ever more educated on the issue, or,
It's
whatever.
a direction thing. It's not an issue.
I mean, the direction. Who's ever more educated in that particular area, has more expertise in the area, or maybe has already been through that, or has already done it. I'm like, I'm very, like, when it comes to a relationship, if y'all seen that interview with what was it, Jill Scott? And she said, if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. If you can't tell me what to do, then you can't tell me what to do. So that's how I'm rocking. Like, if I believe in him enough to let him lead me, then he gonna be able to lead me. If I don't, then I'm probably not even gonna be with him. I'm not gonna listen to shit he got to say. So that's how it is with me.
But a man has to be able to lead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's a difference between leading and
Right. That's what I'm saying. If
Yo,
you can
do
tell
this,
me
do
what
that.
to do, you can tell me what to do.
Right.
That's
And again,
just
like
point
I said
blank.
earlier, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Me telling her, yo, don't do it this way, versus, babe, it'll work out better if you do it this way because X, Y, and Z. Again, knowledge behind what you're saying makes the most sense. Make it make sense. If it makes sense to you and it makes sense to her, then shit, she might go that way. She might have been doing it. She might have been taught a way to do this from her parents and from her upbringing to do shit a certain way for all these many years. But if you show her a different route and you put the knowledge behind it, she's likely to say, you know what, shit, that might make sense. Okay, let me try that. And try it, and if it does make sense to her, she might continue to do it for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Simple shit.
Okay. Do you watch porn? If so, what's your favorite kind to watch? Do you feel porn is appropriate to view while in a relationship? So, I do watch porn every now and then.
Don't get all alone now.
Okay, well, we are in a long distance relationship. Obviously, you know, he lives in Miami, I live in LA. So, you know, I do watch porn. I particularly like girl on girl porn, and that's because like, honestly, I feel like heterosexual porn is just so dominant to me. Like, I don't really like it. But yeah, I don't. Wait, what was the question? Oh, do you feel like it's appropriate to watch a relationship? I mean, I don't mind. Like, if my man's not like ODing on porn, like he's not like a porn addict, I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't bother me because, like, in my relationship, I feel very secure. Like, I don't feel unwanted. I don't feel unneeded. I don't feel like a lack of attention, lack of affection. So it doesn't bother me. Like, you know, like, whatever. I don't care. So yeah, that's my take on porn. Like, some girls are like OD crazy. Like I can't watch porn. Like, I don't care, girl. I don't give a damn.
Man, please watch the porn. Cause I'm going to. You might learn a new trick or something.
He's crazy.
You might see some shit you might want to try. Fuck it.
Next question.
Realistic. No. I gotta answer my whole question. My favorite. What favorite kind? Is
What's
it?
your favorite kind?
Big booty black girl.
He's crazy.
But big booty ebony. It's my kind of party.
Am I ebony?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This is all this melanin. All these melanins and things. It's ebony. And it's definitely appropriate to watch in a relationship. Try to watch it together. Some people be embarrassed at first. Throw that shit on a humble, on a walk-in. Like, oh, okay.
Not on the walk-in.
Oh, this what you want?
It's your turn.
Oh, that's what you want? Oh, okay, right. What is your honest opinion about me?
So you answer for me.
Right, I'm answering for her.
His honest opinion about me
Is very, very strong-minded, very business savvy, has a beautiful work ethic, a beautiful spirit, a beautiful heart. She's a bit impatient sometimes. Not necessarily with me, but with things that she wants. And I try to show her patience. I try to instill in her balance. She'll be 100 miles a minute. I'm like, yo, stop. Take a breath. Because sometimes she do so much, so quick, so fast, and be running and got a deadline. She got to get this done. She got to get it done. Got to get it done. Yo, you're gonna burn yourself out. I've done it, and I know what it is to burn yourself out. Stop. Take a deep breath. Eat food. This motherfucker have a shake and won't eat nothing for the rest of the day. Bro, what are you doing? You're gonna kill yourself.
busy.
Nah, I don't care about no busy. I'm gonna tell you how my doctor told me. You can do all that busy and running and doing all. Yeah, you're gonna be so busy trying to take care of everybody else, and if you don't take care of yourself, you won't be here to take care of nobody else.
That's true.
You have to stop and take a second for yourself.
That's true.
It's not selfish, it's self-full. You have to take care of yourself. The first rule of life is self-preservation. You have to take care of yourself first before you're able to take care of anyone else.
Okay. So my honest opinion about Esco is he's amazing. Like, if I could sum him up in one word.
Oh, she's a great mom too.
Thank
I
you.
love that. That's a good thing.
He's literally, you know, it's so funny. Okay, when I was younger, I would always be like, man, I wish I could just meet a man like my brother. Like, because me and my brother, we're like this, you know? And I would date men, I'd be like, dog, you not fun like my brother. Like, me and my brother we just kick it, you know, we can ride together. We just tight like this. So when I met him, it's so funny to me because I was like, wow, you remind me so much of my brother. So I had to do, So one time I had to do something very important. And I was nervous, you know, because it was like in front of people I didn't know, and they're like big, important people. And he was helping me practice. And the thing he said to me, I said, I'm scared. He looked at me and said, what the fuck you scared for? You pussy? And at that moment, I was like, that sounds like some shit my brother would say to me.
Since when you was pussy, like? I ain't never known you to be pussy. Now you pussy all of a sudden? Come on.
I love his honesty, you know, like I love the fact that he is, you know, he's honest, but he's not brutal. And I feel like a lot of people think that honesty has to hurt your feelings, and it doesn't, you know. He's honest with me in a way that it makes me like grow. It doesn't make me feel bad on myself. It doesn't beat me down, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I feel like I can lay it all out with him. Like, I can be there, I can be my true self with him, because whatever it is, like, he is like, okay, you know, whatever, like, he's very understanding, and he can tell me his honest opinion without, like, you know, bashing me. So my honest opinion about him is that he's amazing. He puts a lot of people before him, and I feel like he is like a big giver. He has a big heart. He's a big giver, and I feel like he hasn't had somebody that, you know, pours into him and gives to him as much as he has done to them. So yeah, you know, so for me, like, that's one of my big things. I'm a giver too, so I understand, you know, his heart and where he comes from and how he's such like a loving and caring and giving person. I do think he's a hothead sometimes. Yes, he can get it can be something small and he is pissed. So he's a New York boy, so it's kind of like, you know,
Ain't no boy.
He's a New York man. He don't like boy. He's not a boy. He's a grown man. But yeah, I feel like he can be a hothead sometimes. But I feel like he's a great listener. Like, he listens to me, you know, like, you know, he's a little older than me, but I think he definitely takes into consideration things that I say to him. And, you know, if I kick it to him about something, even with his business, and I'm like, you know, babe, you should do this or whatever, like, he listens to me too. So, you know, my honest opinion about him is that he's amazing. Like, I don't think there is anything that I can say, I don't like that about him. Like, I love everything about him. Like, he's just, you know, he's all that in a bag of chips. What's your favorite chips, baby? Is my question? Oh, Lord. Okay. What is your opinion on threesomes in a committed relationship? So, I wouldn't say I'm totally against threesomes, but I would not.
You would not say?
No, I'm not totally against threesomes, but I'm not, I know a lot of women like do threesomes to keep a nigga around, and that's not me. Like, no, if I say no, I'm not doing it, no, I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we just want to have a little fun sometimes. Like, I'm down. Like, you know, I said sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It would not be nothing that I would just be like, oh, we're going to do this every weekend. Nah, I'm not with that, because he know me. I'm very territorial. I don't even like a bitch to wave at him. Like, you talking, what's going on? Like, who's that, you know? So I don't even play like that, you know what I'm saying? But if it's a cute little birthday gift, you know what I'm saying? Cute little anniversary gift.
Okay.
You know?
Ain't no birthdays.
No, birthdays, I forget. I said birthdays is out.
Yeah.
Because birthdays is about me and him. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to say that I would never have a threesome with my man, because that's not true. Like, I'm a fun girl too. I was 10, I like to have a little fun too. But I'm just not into like that just culture where, you know, you just having bringing me.
We not just swinging.
No, I'm not no swinger.
We not swinging.
No,
we not
absolutely
not on some just fucking bitches all the time. That's not the situation.
Not gonna happen.
But at the same time, like she said, we gonna have our fun when we have our fun, how we have our fun. It is what it is. In a committed relationship, again, in any relationship, even if it's like, you know, a situationship and you decide to bring someone else in, I think you guys need to set your boundaries ahead of time. Have a clear understanding.
Don't have too much fun, bitch.
And clear communication. You need to say what you expect and what you need from that scenario, assuming that y'all ever get into it, and they need to say what they expect and they need from it, and y'all kind of need to stay within those parameters. As long as y'all do that, that should be all right. You know what I mean? Do you feel like people should only date their equal? If so, describe your equal. If not, explain. I do not feel that someone necessarily has to date their equal. A lot of people are yin and yang. Whereas she might work and have a regular stable job and you might hustle, or you might have a business or entrepreneur, whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel you have to be quote unquote equal, but I do feel you need to be evenly yoked. Evenly yoked, a lot of people don't understand what that is. You guys have to have similar goals. You guys have to have similar mindsets. It doesn't have to be the same exact. You don't have to agree on every single thing. You get what I'm saying? But you have to be mentally in the same headspace, and spiritually and emotionally compatible.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the same exact thing. It just has to be compatible.
True. I definitely agree. I don't think you have to meet your equal per se. When I say equal, like, you guys might be on the same level, you know, financially, or you might not be on the same level. You might not be on the same level in every single category, but I definitely believe in being evenly yoked with somebody. Like, you guys have the same perspective about life overall, like where you're trying to go in life, you know, what you want out of life. You know, the things that you want for yourself needs to kind of match what that person, man or woman, want for themselves as well. So then that way y'all can come together and build those things together. So yeah, I feel like everybody has a different perspective on what their equal may be. You know, everybody's equal is gonna look different, you know, but like you said, like, definitely mentally, spiritually, y'all should be equal, like on the same path. Because if y'all not, it just don't work. It's not gonna work. It's my turn? Yeah, okay. Would you ever date outside your race? Why or why not? Why or why not? So Esco, every time I say this question, this man always brings up that he's mixed.
My background is mixed.
He's such a nigga. He's so great.
Okay, so I grew up in the hood, so
exactly. His father is Puerto Rican and Italian
and some other shit.
And some other shit we don't know. His mother is black, but Esco is from Harlem. He's a Harlem man. Like, he's from Harlem, you know.
Harlemite.
He's a Harlemite. So for me, when I think of this question, that outside your race, what I think about when it comes, honestly, I really don't even, to be honest, I don't even really believe in race per se. I really believe more of like ethnicity or nationality, I think, is more of a thing for me. And for me personally, I would say no. And the reason why it's no for me is because I need a man who understands where I come from, who understands my struggles, who understands, you know, my insecurities and things like that. So, I mean, I like black men. Like, I mean, that's just me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love black men, and I want to have a black man. Like, I want to grow with a black man. I want to, you know, I want to make memories with a black man. I want this right here is for black men only. So, no. My answer is no.
She say no, but again, it's a mixed background here, so
You have a mixed ethnicity, not necessarily a mixed race. Because you whatever.
You call a Puerto Rican a Dominican, he gonna lose his mind.
Okay, but Puerto Rican is not necessarily a race.
You call an Italian
it's a nationality, though.
You call it Italian, that's a race.
No, it's not. Italian is nationality, too. It's not a race. Honestly, race is black, white, that's it. For real, for real. We
you think an Italian's gonna be called a black? They're gonna call it
No, but what I'm saying is, that's not race. Like, race is black, white, even like...
What do you consider Italian men? Would you date a full-fledged Italian man?
No.
Why?
Because they don't understand me.
Why don't they understand?
Because they don't know where I come from.
Why don't they know where you come from?
Because they don't come from there.
How you know that? Assuming that an Italian man grew up on your block with the same struggles you might have dealt with.
That's what I'm saying. Race, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's more, that's why I said it's not really about race with me. It's more of nationality for me. Because nationality is where you're from. Like, so you could be...
but you are aware that some Italians... Their families wouldn't even accept you.
Exactly,
that,
I know
right?
that. But you're
no matter how much
even your dad is a black Puerto Rican. Like, he's black.
He white as
he looks white. He
got blue and green eyes.
But he's black. He acts black
because he grew up
that's
around
what I'm
black
saying.
people.
So for me, it's more of
his best friends are black.
Exactly.
And other races.
Exactly, but it's for me, it's more nationality than race. It's not really race. Like, it's more your nationality. Like, can you relate to me? Do you understand where I come from? Do you understand what I've been through? That type of thing. So,
for me,
I think it's different for black women. Like, for black women, most of us just like black men. Where they different. They like everybody. We don't like everybody.
I ain't gonna say I like everybody. I'm gonna keep that tall. I need someone who, quote unquote, can relate to me. I don't give a fuck where you grew up, how you grew up, what you did or didn't do. If you can relate to me and you fuck with me, how I fuck with you.
How she relate to you if she don't know where you came from? You saying you don't care where she come from, but if she don't know where you come from, then how she relate to you? Because
she might not come from the same place but have similar struggles.
I doubt it, but okay.
That's your opinion. You're entitled to that. I respect that.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? But she might have grew up in Venezuela or in Italy, but not have had the Italian lifestyle that she wanted. You get what I'm saying? And grew up in the hood and had to deal with some fucking shit like we had to deal with some shit.
Okay.
So when she comes to America and things are different, then you get what I'm saying? There's things that there's hoods in every country, every nation, everywhere in the world. People think that because they're from somewhere it's something better. It's not.
Okay.
It is what it is. Describe your relationship with your parent of the opposite sex. How has it influenced the way you treat potential mates? My mother and I originally didn't have the best relationship growing up. She was a workaholic, which was a good influence on me as far as work-wise, but, you know, I lived with my grandmother for a portion of my life, and my grandmother was an African-American strong woman who taught me a lot of things. My mother taught me a lot of things as well. I'm not going to discredit her at all. We got better going forward in life, and through therapy on my end and on her end, we both have built a much better relationship now. The way I treat women due to how my mother and I interacted with each other and how my grandmother and I interacted with each other had a lot to speak on how I am toward women now, how I carry myself, how I carry a woman, how I carry a relationship, and how I do things going forward. So it had a very influential impact on my life.
So for me, I did not have my biological father in my life. You know, he was like in and out. He was like always in prison. And when he was in prison, he just wasn't dad. My mom, when I was 3 weeks old, my mom got with her husband, who she, you know, married later. I think they didn't get married until I was like 13. So they made sure when I was like 3 weeks old. He raised me. He passed away when I was 13.
What's his name?
Cricket. He passed away when I was 13.
Shout
And he was like my dad. Like, he reminds me of Eskimo too. Like, he was very
stern.
like, very stern, very strict. But he loved me, you know. And even when my mom was going through that bullshit, he never ever treated me like I wasn't his child. Like, my little brother is his biological son. So me and my little brother was like that, we were his kids, you know. So he always loved me and was always there for me as a father. But he was one of those fathers who was like, did you eat today? Okay, well, I love you, you know. And I feel like I never got to have like that daddy's little girl relationship. I never really got like love and affection from like a male figure. Like, the closest male figure to me that I've had is my brothers, you know. And you know, my stepdad, once he passed away, like my other uncles and stuff like that, they never was like, you know, like really like not sweet male figures to me. So for me, I feel like the way that affected me in relationships is that I always try to like, I would date men and I would try to like make them be affectionate or make them be sweet or make them be nice to me. So like me and Esco first like date, like official date, like hanging out with each other and really like dating. I told him, I was like, you're so nice to me. And you know, he was like, this is how I treat women. Like, I treat women like this, so I have a reason not to.
I don't know no other way.
So, you know, and so for me, it was like a breath of fresh air, because honestly, I never really had a man that was like sweet and nice to me, you know, like, and for him, you know, he's not, like I say, y'all know he's like not no bitch ass nigga. Like, so for him to still be soft and sweet to me, it was something I never experienced. So I always wanted a man who could be both, you know, be stern, because I'm used to that, you know, my stepdad. Like, I'm used to a man being a man, but I also wasn't used to a man being sweet and being nice to me and being soft with me. And like, Esco only treats me with love, you know. It's not like
being loving.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say soft.
You're not soft. Well,
I wouldn't say soft.
He's soft.
There's a difference between there's a difference between being loving and affectionate and, again, being soft. I'm not a soft dude. Ain't nothing soft about me. You know what I'm saying? So
he's very loving.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a very loving person. I'm a very affectionate person. But that's how I was raised. My grandmother and my moms, they loved on us. Like, you get what I'm telling you? We was not ever unloved. You get what I'm saying? So we love back. You get what I'm telling you? And if you love somebody or you have that affection or that feeling for someone, you show them that. You get what I'm saying? Now, don't get it twisted. If you a chick that's just on bullshit, I'm going to be on bullshit right with you. Baby, I'm going to match your energy. It is what it is. You want to be a whore? Okay. Let me show you who
We're not matching energy. We're leaving people.
Let me show you who the pimp is.
No, please. Whatever.
You hear me?
Your turn.
Do you feel it's okay to go through your significant other's phone without permission? Why or why not? I do not. If I feel like I need to go through your phone, then I need to leave you alone. That's just that. I'm not a person who I don't care. I don't care. Cause I'm one of them people where God's gonna spin the block about me. And if I gotta see some shit, it's gonna fall right in my lap or it's gonna come right to the door.
That's right.
And when it comes to the door, whatever happens, happens. It's up then. And then when I go up, ain't no stopping me. So leave me where I'm at, minding my business in my kitchen, whipping. And if you play that,
you're not in my kitchen whipping.
Yeah, leave me out the way. I like to stay out the way, you know. I might look a certain way, but I like to be in the cut, smoking my hookah, having my drink, minding my business. I don't want no trouble, I don't want no problems, but I promise you I'll finish it. Don't come over here with all that. Feel me? I'm cool. I'm not looking for nothing, I don't want no problems. I'm good.
I don't play that. I used to go through my ex phone, my ex, like years ago. I was young. Yeah, I was young, you know, and I knew he was like doing shit and cheating. It's like, why you want this phone? You're not gonna leave him. Like, it was just so stupid. So
yeah, that's dumb.
It's dumb. So at this big age, you know, I've grown. You know, I'm much wiser now. And I just feel like if I have to go through your phone, then we don't need to be together. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not going through your phone. If I'm in a committed relationship with you, it's for a reason. Like, at this age now, if I committed to you, like, I don't. It should be no trust issues with me and you. Like, it's no reason why I should feel I need to go through your phone. I'm not doing it. I'm not going through your phone, like you said. God's from the back around me too. So if it's something I need to find out, I'm gonna find out. Baby, you can't hide nothing from me.
They're gonna holler.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come. So.
And some of you dudes, hold on, before we even go to the next joint, let me just check some of the shit for the gangsters and the gentlemen. Yo, if you doing something or you did something or something with something and whatever the case may be upfront, bro. Be upfront with yourself first. Keep it tall with yourself. Listen, you fucked up, you fucked up. Shit happens. Like, nobody's perfect. But if you're gonna be upfront about shit and you're gonna be transparent about shit, a motherfucker will respect you. Even if they don't like you no more, even if they not gonna stay with you, whatever the case may be, at least you was upfront. This way, it eliminates a lot of the bullshit. You don't have to go through the bullshit later if you upfront from the beginning. Be transparent. You don't like it, whoever is for you is gonna stick it out. Whoever not, let them go where they going. No matter how good they look, no matter how fat they ass is, trust me. You can buy a booty.
Shut up.
Cash out.
Do you consider flirting while in a relationship cheating? Why and why not? I don't consider it cheating. I do consider it disrespectful. I can consider it very, 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 very disrespectful. I'm not gonna flirt with. First of all, if I love you and I'm in a relationship with you, I don't even play like that. Like, nigga, back up. Like, what you doing? Like, stop fucking my nigga. Like, so I'm not even like that. But I know that, you know, some people like, you know, flirting is like innocent, or it might be for a reason. Like,
innocent and shameless.
You might need to flirt a little bit. You know, you might need some. But I don't consider it necessarily cheating, but I do consider it disrespectful, and that's just that. Like, don't make me look stupid. Like, that's really high on my list. Like, don't fucking make me look stupid. If you make me look stupid, then I'm pissed off. Now we got a problem, because don't play with me like that. Because I'm not gonna play with you like that. So don't play with me like that. So. Yeah.
Flirting is not considered cheating in my book. But what I will say is to that is, again, transparency. If you telling the person straight up what it is and what it ain't, then it is what it is. Like she said, if you flirting, listen, if I'm at Saks trying to cash out and I need the discount, you know, I might be buying something for this motherfucker. Like, hey, yeah, oh, is she? Oh, you look nice. Oh, thank you. You look nice too. She might look regular.
Shut up.
Sis might look regular. But if there's a space where it's a very thin line, let me say that. It's a very thin line between flirting and cheating. Because a flirt can turn into a cheat if you allow it to. You get what I'm saying? If there's nothing becoming of it, it ain't no need to do all of that.
Right.
Feel me? You doing much for what? Just to see if you still got it? And if you think and if that's what makes it, and a lot of people, especially people who never had certain, and I say this all the time, guys who just start getting money or just get on, or, you know what I'm saying?
Losers.
They're not necessarily losers. They just late bloomers. Let's say late bloomers. We can throw the
Still
L.
an L.
We still do
It's
an
still an L.
We go to L7. You a late bloomer. You a square. But real nigga shit. You might have late bloomed, right? But don't fumble your package. How they said it in Why Did I Get Married? The 80-20 rule, bro. You gonna give up that 80 pack for that 20 that look good. Cause you feel like you missing the 20. And you gonna fuck up that 80. And you gonna be tight.
Now you gonna be sad.
You gonna be like Kanye. Fuck it up, trying to get back. You gonna be in the bushes looking like a tree. You gotta get out of here with all. And I love Kanye Tenor. No disrespect to the homie,
love
but
Kanye.
shit, Kanye. What happened, beloved?
Shut up. This is your question.
You sure?
Yes, baby. I read the last one, didn't I?
What was the main reason your last relationship didn't work?
That's what I was talking about, exes.
I don't care to talk about exes. I don't like to give them no light or no shine. They're not worthy of it, for me, in my opinion. So, and I don't like to down people that I once loved or had any kind of feelings or relationship for. But what I will say is my past relationship, unresolved traumas. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Nothing more, nothing less.
My past relationships didn't work because they just weren't what I needed. Like I needed like the question we talked about, an equal. I needed an equal, somebody who is equally what I am, who's equally giving, who's equally patient, who's equally loving, who's equally everything. And my exes just weren't equally that, and it just didn't work for me. So I was out of there. See ya. Yeah. So we'll just keep that one very simple. If your significant other presents you with a prenup before your wedding, would you sign it? Why or why not?
Can I answer this first, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
I would gladly sign it. Let me tell you why. Because I don't believe in no amount of money gonna show my amount of love. I don't give a fuck how much money I spend on you. I don't give a fuck how much money I gave to you. I don't give a fuck how much money I put behind you, into you, or into your business. I don't care about none of that. If I love you, I'm gonna do everything that I can do for you. And I feel like money should never be a deciding factor for me to say I'm gonna love you forever or not.
Yeah.
I feel like if you can't sign a prenup or you feel uncomfortable signing a prenup, then clearly there's something more to it than that.
You have different motives.
Right, you have different motives. So for me, I know I'm gonna go up. I'm already up, but I know I'm gonna go further. You get what I'm saying? And I know mentally if I'm going good, I'm gonna take care of whoever with me. And even if I'm not, or should I say, even if I pass on, I'm gonna make sure whatever I do here now is gonna stand tall for whoever's behind me then. My kids are gonna be good, my lady gonna be good, her kid gonna be good, we gonna be all right. My will and testament is updated every year or 2 years if necessary, depending on if I'm in a relationship or not. And my insurance is situated. I have multiple insurances. I'm good.
I feel like I wouldn't have a problem signing on a prenup either. I just feel like coming into a relationship or a marriage, whatever that person had before me, that's theirs. Like, that ain't mine. Like, it's theirs. You know what I'm saying? I feel like whatever y'all build together, you know, that's different. You know, like, y'all should be able to be mature adults. Like, and decide that if God forbid, was
and be fair.
You know, yeah, if it was ever to come to it, but I feel like that should be something that y'all should be able to be mature adults about, and for it to be fair. Like, if I love somebody, I love them beyond what they're able to do for me, or you know, whatever. So,
or what they not able to do,
or what they not able to do for me. You know, it's not always about what somebody. I feel like relationships literally today have turned into, what can you do for me? Like, literally, you know, it's very transactional. And I'm such a loving girl. Like, I know, that's why I say I know love exists, because I have so much of it, and I am love, you know. So everything is not always about transactions with me, you know. So I don't have a problem with signing the prenup. Like, whatever, you know. That I don't feel like that makes my man love me less, because he'd be like, you know, I'm coming to this relationship, you know what I'm saying, I'm already a couple M's up, you know, if this don't work out, I don't feel like you should be able to take my M's and leave, you know. So it is what it is.
Perfect example. What's his name? Kendall? Kendall.
Who's that?
Mary J. husband.
Oh yeah, he's a loser.
That's wild, bro.
Wow.
Really,
Wow.
my nigga? That's what you do? You gonna take the girl money? You's a different kind of nigga, B. You's a different kind of bum. You ever seen that? You ever seen that meme?
No.
The meme said you a different kind of bum if you gonna live with a girl and her grandmother or her girl. Like, that's crazy to me.
Okay. Which of your dating standards are absolutely non-negotiable? Explain. For me, wait, is this my
Dating
turn?
standard.
Okay. So dating standards that are absolutely
Just one.
non-negotiable for me
Top
is
one.
to be my top one would be for my man to get comfortable where he feels like he doesn't have to date me anymore. Like, you're not taking me on dates no more. You're not like still actively, like, even though you got me, you're still not actively pursuing me. Like, you're still not actively showing me that you still, like, it's every day. It should still be, year after year, it should still be like, damn,
It should only get better.
Should only get better. Like, so my non-negotiable would be for a man to get me and feel like that's it.
Complacency.
Yeah, no.
Non-negotiable date. I'm sorry, y'all. Non-negotiable dating standard. I had to really go through my brain for this one. A woman without a reciprocating energy. You don't have to spend the kind of money I spend. You don't have to do the things that I do. You don't have to. But if you're not never willing to pay for a bullshit meal or cook a meal or rub my feet or do anything back to me, you're crazy. I'm out. Packing you.
I love your feet, daddy.
I'm out. I'm off this. You bugging. You think I'm just supposed to you think so cause I'm a nigga and I got bread, I'm just supposed to just cause? You're fucked up. You got me fucked up in the game. I'm packing you up. Good night. Good night, Irene, as my father would say.
I'm crying.
You're out of here. You're out of here. Fuck out of here. What I look like?
Okay. Okay, your turn. Answer that one. Let me see. We gotta wrap this up. Let's see.
What are your views on monogamy? Would you prefer to live a different lifestyle? Explain. Monogamy is not for everybody. I wasn't always in a completely monogamous state mentally. I think monogamy comes when you meet your person. A lot of people don't know how to date. Don't know the difference between dating and being in a relationship.
Fact.
You have to know how to date. Date multiple people at once. Be upfront about it. Tell them, yeah, I'm dating. You don't have to say specifics or give them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't have to do that. Until you meet or you feel like this person is special, date. Do what you do. You don't have to fuck everybody you date. You ain't got to spend a bunch of money on everybody you date. Date. It's okay. Same for women. Women see a nigga, like a nigga, fuck
That's
him.
it.
She on this one nigga. Nigga might not be shit.
That's me.
Nigga might not be shit.
I know, I've done that.
And then you be fucked up, and now you on to the next one. Now you got a body count. That's crazy. So, I've met some women and have went on one date, one only. I realized, I could never fuck with you, ever in life. I wouldn't fuck you with the dildo you got in your top
It's
drawer.
my turn.
Wait. I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole for real. So realistically, you might be cool to hang out with. You a fun girl. So you just a homie now. We gonna leave it at that. You meet really good friends on merit. Girl might be gorgeous. She just might not be your kind of woman. She might not be the woman for you. That don't mean she can't be your friend. You ain't gotta fuck everything, bro. You can skip a bitch or 3.
Please skip 3.
At least.
Please save some dick.
At least.
Save some.
At least.
Save a little
Bare
bit.
minimum. I'm bougie dick.
I definitely... Wait, what was the question? Okay. I don't think I can ever live a life of outside of monogamy. Like, once I meet my person, that's my person. I'm not very... First of all, I don't like to be bothered. That's my thing. Like, I don't have energy to give a bunch of men. Like, I just don't. And I've never been that girl. So it's always been hard for me to like date multiple people, especially because, like I said, I'm a lover's girl. So I meet a nigga and I go, I like him. Oh my God, I like him. I want to do this. I want to do that. You know, so that's hard for me to like date a bunch of people at one time. I don't want y'all all calling me. And men always say that they want to date all that shit. But niggas be very territorial. Even if y'all just dating, they be very territorial. Like, they really want, especially if they like you, they don't want you to talk to nobody else. They be calling you all day. They be not even calling you all day, but just like thinking that you they bitch. Like, even if you ain't, you know what I'm saying? So
Nigga took you to brunch one time.
and he think you they bitch. He think you his bitch. So that be the thing. But I do believe that people should definitely date, you know, and kind of get to know different people. But For me,
and
monogamy.
then settle on who you like the most.
Monogamy is it for me. Like, I want to be married. I want to be in a long, committed relationship. I'm a Taurus. My relationships always be long. When I be in serious, committed relationships, I be in long relationships. So, you know, if they don't work out, they don't work out. But usually, I'm in a very long relationship, and I am in a relationship. So yeah, no, I can never be like in a poly relationship. Like, no, I'm very territorial. I don't even want anybody touching my nigga. So, no, that's no. It's my question.
It's not.
Yes, it is. You asked this one, the last one. Okay. Could you be happy in a relationship could you be happy in a relationship if the sex was horrible? Explain your answer. No. That's my answer.
You gotta explain it.
I don't even gotta explain it. No. I'm sorry, no, I can't.
It say explain it.
No. The reason okay, explain it. No. No. No.
Dropping that.
I'm sorry. Like, okay, I know that, like, when you're in a new relationship, I feel like it does take time for you to kind of learn each other's bodies. Sometimes it takes time to learn each other's body and learn what you like, learn what you don't like. And, but I don't feel like sex should be like your whole relationship, but it is a very important part of your relationship. And, you know, both partners should be happy. Like, I'm not here just for your enjoyment, baby. I'm not here for you to just have a good time and bust your nuts and go. No, I'm not here for that. So, it needs to be equally pleasing to both of us. So, but if the sex was horrible, I feel like y'all can work on it. But sometimes I feel like I'm not gonna cap to y'all. I feel like some men, their egos are very fragile.
And sometimes that shit is unworkable.
And it's not even unworkable.
Women's egos are fragile as well.
Of course, both are fragile. But I feel like sometimes with men,
especially sexually.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes it's very fragile, and sometimes men are hurt or they're like very egotistical when you tell them, hey, you know what? I really don't like the way you do that, or I don't like this, or I don't like that. And I feel like women are not vocal enough. Y'all don't even understand how, like, my business is feminine care. So I'm in a business where I know women are not satisfied and they don't speak up, you know? So I really try to push women speaking up and saying, you know what? I don't like how you, I really wasn't feeling that. I feel like if more women spoke up, then men will have to kind of accept the fact that, nigga, you're not pleasing me, and it's okay. Like, we could work on it or whatever. If you love a person, I feel like you could work on the sex.
But remember what I said earlier, babe? It's more so of not what you say, but how you say it. Yeah. So you saying, nigga, I wasn't really feeling that. What bruised his ego? You get what I'm saying? Versus true. You telling him, nah, hey, babe, do it like this.
Yeah.
Well, I like it like X, Y, and Z. You get what I'm saying? Right, all that. But what I'm saying is, if you saying it a certain way and you communicate in a certain way, in a loving way, and coming from a loving, humble place, and not trying to belittle that man, make him feel some kind of way.
I mean, you love somebody, you shouldn't try to belittle them anyway, you know?
But on my end of things, no. Nope. No.
That's it?
No. Right. No, it ain't it. Let me tell you why. Because again, if your hygiene off, that's a no for me. That thing smell different. That pH not right. Get you some peachy pure.
Get you some peachy pure.
We got some suppositories and shit. You know what I'm saying? When I'm not, figure it out. Get it together. Because there's no reason why you as a woman don't smell yourself first. Next question.
Yeah, we got to wrap this up.
What do you consider to be husband or wife only benefits? Should these benefits be given while dating? No. They should not be given while dating. And the only thing I feel as though is a husband and a wife benefit is me signing on something for you financially. Whether it be a school loan, whether it be a car, whether it be a home, whether it be a regular loan, a business loan, whatever. I feel those type of things are for us to better together. If I'm signing on your school, that's for you to better yourself as a person, and you're gonna go forward in life, and what you're doing in life is gonna help our family and our unit together. I refuse to do that if we're not married. I'm not doing it.
I agree. Like, I feel like things where I have to sign financially and I have a financial responsibility is definitely only for a husband and wife, and that's just that. Okay. Is it important for you to know the number of sexual partners your significant other had? Explain. No, I don't. That's not my business. What is important for me to know is your STD status.
Right.
But like your sexual
Upfront.
partners, no, like that's not my business. Like I don't care. What does that matter to me? That doesn't matter to me. But
Let me tell you something. No, I don't give a fuck. You learn how to throw that thing some kind of way. Hello. Please. Somebody show. Somebody has shown how to throw that thing. Somebody show how to throw that thing.
Stop talking about this on the internet.
Do you believe in living together before marriage? Why or why not? I do. I need to know how you live. I have to see how you live. I have to know you on your good days, your bad days, your period. I gotta see you when you stressed and
you always say on period. What you want to see people on their period for?
Because you might be a fucking wreck, and you might be like, like some people are like cold, whiny fucking babies. Like,
well, you see me on period plenty of times.
That's not the point. What I'm telling you is other people.
No, I know.
Are like fucked up people.
I know.
And
it's not that they fucked up people though. Some girls. No. I'm sorry, y'all. Some girls we have horrible periods.
I agree. I understand that. My little sisters have horrible periods and horrible cramps. I get it. Some people are like fucking horrible people, bro. There's no other way to say it. Like why are you like enraged with me? Like I'm doing something wrong and I don't have a period. I don't know. Like what the fuck are you? Are you fucking stupid? I need X, Y, and Z. Bring me ice cream. Bring me this. Who are you talking to? Nah, you're done.
Okay, I believe yes too. You just want to see like if y'all can actually coexist with each other. Like that's my big thing. Like can y'all coexist with each other? A lot of people don't believe in living together before marriage, but and plus I feel like me and us will have a very strong relationship because we don't not only do we not live together, we don't live in the same state. So, it's much more work that we have to put in with each other. So I feel like we definitely have a strong relationship. So what you want to say something?
And I know whenever we finally do this, she's been saying whenever we finally do this, when we do this and we build this house, she gotta have her own bathroom.
Yep, he already know. He know I gotta have my own bathroom.
Cause I'll be damned.
I definitely want my own bathroom. I don't even want to share a bathroom with him. Let's discuss it.
I'm meticulous.
He's very OCD. I want my own fucking bathroom. Stay your ass out.
My colognes is here. Yeah. My soaps is here.
He like, you got too much stuff. Like,
shit everywhere.
Whatever.
No. The makeup, the feminine product. No.
Own bathroom, me please. Own closet, me too. He got just pretty close to me. Matter of fact, he probably got more shit than me. I want my own. He got more stuff.
You got 2 walk-in closets. You bugging.
Bruh, and I don't even use one of them. One of them just got shoes in it. No, not a lie.
If it just got shoes in it and it's full, that's a problem. I got one fucking walk-in in this joint.
Whatever.
And it got everything
Whatever.
in it.
Okay. Wait, it's my turn. Your question.
Go.
Okay. Do you feel both partners should contribute equally to household bills? Why and why not? No. I feel like we should contribute equally, not necessarily bills. Like, I feel like I definitely need to do my part, and I will always do my part. And if there was ever a time where God forbid, my man needed me to pick up a little bit of slack, like I should be able to do that, But I feel like a man should be a man. Like,
I feel like that's the wrong way of saying it.
Okay, maybe it's the wrong way of saying it.
I'm old school about certain shit. My dad always taught me to never move into a woman's household. No matter what you pay or do for that woman and in her household, she can always tell you to get out. So a woman either has to move in with you or you guys have to get a place together. I'm very big on, again, I don't mind taking care of my mortgage. I'm gonna pay my shit regardless. I like to live in nice places, as you can fucking see. I like to live comfortably and clean. So I'm gonna be in a nice home no matter what. But if I'm in that home and I'm taking care of the household bills in that home, make that house a home.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Of course that's what you said. But again, at the same time, you also have a business to run. You also have a child to take care of. So there are things that you might not necessarily be able to do. Like we said earlier, gender roles. Busy. Right. So there's things that you might not be able to do. Like we said, gender roles. So with that being said, even if you're not necessarily paying a bill or paying certain bills, support me.
I will.
make me comfortable, make me happy to come home, make me feel good, make me feel good when I'm coming home, make me feel loved, make me feel appreciated, make me feel all of those things, because I need that when I'm out busting my ass all day and then I get home. I don't want to get home and feel like...
my love. You don't got nothing to worry about.
All right, but no, let me finish shit. Make me feel appreciated coming home. Like, I don't want to come home and feel like I gotta go through a bunch of shit or deal with dishes and dumb shit. Like, I shouldn't have to deal with that. When you know how I am, you know I don't like garbage and dishes and shit. Like, come on.
Yeah, I know. When I be here for the week, I be like, let me do this, let me do that, let me do this, let me do that.
But you ain't half the time you ain't even gotta do it because I'm gonna do it anyway.
You definitely gonna do it anyway.
But don't have me out at work all day and then I still gotta do it to you. Now you come on, bro. You was here all day. What was you doing?
I'm not gonna be here all day, so next question.
What's the first thing you notice about the opposite sex? Teeth.
Esther said that's what he noticed the first time he seen me.
First thing I saw.
He was like, oh, she got pretty teeth.
Pretty smile.
Pretty smile, pretty teeth.
Yep.
For me, definitely teeth. Because why your teeth look like that? Why you not take care of your teeth?
No, it be the people that got a bunch of jewelry and design on, bro.
Get your teeth fixed first before you buy that damn chain.
Bro, fuck the chain. The jeans and shirt might have cost you $3,000-$4,000. Why your teeth not fixed? And these ain't even, these my regulars. These me.
I think teeth, for me, teeth and hygiene. I don't like no nigga smell like a pound of backyard boogie. Like, what the fuck is going on?
What's
like,
backyard boogie?
That bullshit ass weed. Like, first of all, don't
But if he smell like good weed,
no, I don't like men that smell like weed. I don't care if you smoke weed. I honestly, I do not care. Like,
I don't smoke weed.
He don't smoke weed, but I don't care if you smoke weed. But don't smell like it. My nigga, have a little travel size cologne or something. Like, why do you smell like weed? Like, you come to my face smelling like raccoon. Like, weed stinks. Like, I know.
Don't give it too much energy.
Okay, next. So it's teeth and weed for me. Like, smell good. Okay. Next question. When in a relationship, do you feel it's appropriate to have a best friend of the opposite sex? Why or why not? I don't really care. Honestly, like, the thing with me is boundaries and respect. That's gonna always be my thing. Like, if you have a best friend that was there before me and they're female, I don't care. But that bitch needs to know we're friends too. Now we're all best friends.
There you go.
So, yeah.
So I agree with that. At the same time, a lot of people don't know the difference between friends and friendships versus the motherfucker that's just waiting for you to fuck up or waiting for your significant other to fuck up. That's the thing I can't fuck with. If you my friend, be my friend. Like, I can't call, like I expressed to her one time before, I said, certain niggas is your friend because of opportunity. And certain niggas is your real friends. Her photographer is her real fucking friend.
Yes.
Dude been in my house.
Shout out to Scotty.
Shout out to Scotty. My fucking boy. Boy been in my house.
That's my
you know
dog.
So I know Scotty is her real friend.
Yeah.
But then again, there's a friend, like I got my female friends, Ife. I can name a number of them, but Ife just the first one to come up to mind. Me and Ife been down since high school. If I call Ife like, yo, Ife, let me knock that off tonight. Let me hit that. Ife gonna curse me the fuck out. Are you crazy? All right, what's wrong with you? Let me call you a bitch. Are you losing your mind? Like, she gonna go stupid on me. That's how you know that's a friend.
That's a friend.
Call in your relationships. This nigga's your friend, sweetheart. Call your friend and tell him your nigga fucked up. You wanna fuck.
It's what he say.
No, tell him your nigga fucked up. You wanna fuck. If he don't tell you like, yo, you wildin'.
That's not your friend.
That's not your friend.
So.
That nigga still wants to fuck.
Yeah.
That's an associate that likes you.
Yeah.
Keep him at a distance. I'm not saying he's not gonna be respectful to your relationship, but if he can't be your friend or your man, as well as your girl, as well as you, that's not your friend. And vice versa. Guys, if shorty can, but see, here's the funny part.
What?
Bitches are, see. You go wait till I get real fine.
Shut up.
I pay you no mind. I get real fine. No. Real quick. So females will be the friend that's there and be the friend to your chick and still be trying to hit on the low.
They sure will.
You bitches is trifling.
Smoke. There's smoke.
You filthy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You gotta answer the last question. Last one, y'all.
Last one for the night, because we
still
still got a whole deck we ain't touched.
We do, but we gonna wrap this up for the night.
But what are your views on couples therapy or counseling? If the relationship was in trouble, would you seek it? I believe in therapy. I believe in couples therapy. I believe in trying to fix any problems going forward. My thing is this. Every person who's lived in any hood or come from any ethnic background has had some sort of has had some sort of trauma, whether it was from your own, family or whatever it is. You need to figure it out. You need to get it off you. It's a big stigma, especially in the African American community. A lot of times we feel like you ain't gonna shrink me. I'm not no weak ass, simp ass nigga. I don't need no therapy. I don't need nobody telling me how to deal with my shit, bro. Just go get that shit off your chest. There's a difference between a psychologist or a psychiatrist, and a therapist. A therapist is someone who's there to listen to you and give you and have a non-biased view and give you an educated answer on how to deal with certain things going forward. Yes. Just go get that shit off your chest. It might, even if that motherfucker don't put a solution to it, getting it off your chest to somebody that's not gonna judge you will help you. Trust me. I did it. I do it purposely because it keep me from taking it there.
I agree. Like, if my relationship was in trouble and I really love this person, I want this person to be a part of my life, and I feel like therapy would help us or help me, to be able to help us, I would definitely do it. So I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with therapy. I've done therapy before. I've been to therapy, and so like, I feel like we all should be open to something like that, because what's the big deal? What's the stigma? I think the stigma around it is crazy, like he said, it's not like you're not crazy, you just probably need an unbiased opinion, and you just need somebody that you can talk to without feeling judged, and somebody who can just give you their honest opinion. So, that's that, we're gonna wrap this video up. That was cool. I hope you guys love the video. If you like it, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and make sure you share it, and make sure you comment, and love on your baby, love on your girl, love on your man, reciprocate energy and all that. So I don't know when y'all gonna see him again on my channel, cause I can't even believe he did this. He's very mind your business. So. So the fact that he was on my channel was even like a big
But this
thing.
is called support. You support your people. You fuck with your people the right way. You support them and you run it up for them as much as you can.
Yeah.
And it's literally, hold on. We went out, had date night, went to the club. It's 4:46 in the morning. We doing this real nigga shit. You heard?
So I love him, and we gonna see y'all next time. Thank y'all for watching us and supporting us, and subscribe to my channel now. All right, we out.
Later.